Hi, this is Richard Woodfork, and I want to thank you for watching this video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about Michael Jackson's legacy and how it can help you with real estate investing. This is going to be an interesting one. Before I go any further, please take the time to comment and or rate this video. It's from your feedback that we get the inspiration and the motivation to do more videos. Also, be sure to check us out on the various social networking sites, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, so on and so forth. And thirdly, if you're interested in receiving some quality real estate mentoring and coaching at a reasonable cost, go to our website, trdcoaching.com. Now, on to the video. Michael Jackson's legacy and how it can help you with real estate investing. Now, stay with me on this one. At the time that I'm sitting in front of this camera and talking to you about this video, it is August 28th, 2010, which is one day before what would have been Michael Jackson's 52nd birthday. And unless you were on another planet over the last year and 14 months or whatever, you know that Michael Jackson passed last year. I believe it was June 25th, June 26th, somewhere in 2009. And so he's been gone from this earth for about 14 months. So I'm doing this video because if anyone who knows me, they know that I am a lover of music, all types of music, and I must admit Michael Jackson was one of my favorite artists. You can argue that he was one of the greatest over the last 20-30 years, and you can also argue that he may have been one of the greatest of all time, but that's neither here nor there. Michael Jackson, if you recall, back in around 1983-84, somewhere around there, Michael Jackson put out a couple of nice videos. He put out a video for his song Billie Jean, which was on the Thriller album, and also he put out a video for Thriller, which was also on his Thriller album. But if you recall, Michael Jackson, I don't know if you remember this, but back when Thriller first premiered, the video, first of all, the video was I think close to 30 minutes long, the full video, and a lot of time was put into creating this video. Okay, before Thriller and Billie Jean and those types of videos, a lot of the videos that were made were basically videos for videos of songs, but it was a situation where the performer was in front of a camera and performing the song. But Michael Jackson sort of kicked it up a few notches. First, again, I don't know if Thriller came out first or Billie Jean came out first, but one of those videos was the first video, one of the first videos by a black artist on MTV, which everyone knows what MTV is, back in the early 80s. What was different about Michael Jackson's video is that he went away from just standing in front of a camera and performing a song. He actually took the lyrics of the song and created a video to tell the story of the song. Okay, if you recall, Billie Jean was a song about some guy who was claiming that a woman by the name of Billie Jean was saying that he was the father of her son. Okay, and if you recall that video, it showed Michael Jackson doing his signature moves and going through the telling the story of the video. Okay, and with Thriller is probably one of the most popular videos of all time. Thriller was like a mini movie, and when Thriller came out, it was I believe it debuted in the prime time, okay, and they set aside 30 minutes, and it was like it was a big deal. Okay, and then after Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson came out with some other innovative videos, but if it wasn't for Billie Jean and Thriller, a lot of the videos that are done today may not have come about. Okay, because like I said, Thriller and Billie Jean were very innovative. Now it's like if you put out a pop song, and if you want your pop song to be heard, you have to do a video for it. Okay, now You might say, well, Richard, how does that relate to real estate investing? Okay. Whenever I see someone who is good or great, especially those who are great, I try to take their techniques and the way that they do things and adapt it to my life and definitely to my real estate investing. Now, as far as Michael Jackson goes, being innovative with the videos and doing things a little differently. Like I said, videos were first, just basically someone in front of a camera performing their songs. But if you want to do things a little bit different when it comes to real estate investing, you definitely want to set yourself apart, from everyone else. Now, I can think of 2 cases right off the top of my head where you definitely want to set yourself apart. I did a video. It was a part of the How to Build Your Buyers List series. I'm not sure if it was the first video, second video, or third video, but I talked about how I visited a person who was in foreclosure, and I basically asked them for the stacks of mailings, the postcards and the letters from people who were looking to buy their property. Okay, and it was a whole stack. Now, being innovative is this. When people go into foreclosure, it's public records. A lot of real estate investors who are out there who are looking to buy properties from people in foreclosure will immediately send a postcard or a letter to that person. But remember, I said that there was a stack of postcards and letters. So how do you set yourself apart? This is what I do to set myself apart. When I get my list of people in foreclosure, what I do is I immediately put their information, name, address, phone number if I have it, into a database. And then what I do is I send them a postcard. And when I send them the postcard, I don't really care if they respond to the postcard or not. And I'll tell you why. The whole purpose of me sending the postcard, and I usually send the postcard within a week or 2 of them being added to the database. The whole purpose of sending the postcard is to see if the postcard bounces back. In other words, if I have a homeowner by the name of, say, John Doe, and they live at 123 ABC Street in any town, USA. If I send a postcard to John Doe at that address, if it comes back to me saying that, well, it was address unknown or moved or whatever case it would be, then I will update my database accordingly. That's the whole purpose of me sending that first postcard. Now, in the state of Illinois, the foreclosure process is pretty lengthy compared to other states. After I send that postcard, I wait usually about 2 or 3 months later, and then I start hitting that homeowner again with postcards and letters and phone calls. And the reason why I do this is because most people, when they send out postcards, they'll send out those postcards with everybody else, so you have a whole stack of postcards that the homeowner is going to wade through, and unless the postcard stands out, they're not going to call you. Okay, so I try to basically get past that initial rush to get to that homeowner, and then once the mailings die down, then I will send mine. Then instead of that homeowner getting 30, 40, 50, or 100 postcards, now he's only going to get 10, 15, 20, or whatever the case may be, and mine is going to be in there. Okay, and then this leads to the second thing on how to be innovative. The second part of this, and I'll tie this into foreclosures, but you can also use this for other types of real estate investing, is you have to follow up with prospects. And let me go back to the example of the foreclosure. Again, I said that most people will get the foreclosure information, they will send postcards, okay? And you have a whole stack of postcards that's going to go to the homeowner. But what most people also do is they only send one piece of mailing to that homeowner. Okay? Get my point? They send one piece of mailing to the homeowner. Homeowner doesn't respond, then the real estate investor moves to another prospect. But studies have shown that you need to follow up with people to eventually get the sale. I don't know the specific statistics, but they say that the first time you send a mailing to a prospect, they're going to respond to that mailing 2% of the time. The second time, I think it's like 4%. Third time, 8%. And then by the time you get to the fifth time, it might be up to like 30 or 40%. Okay, so you need to follow up with the homeowners. If you're going to do foreclosure investing, you can do what I do, and like I said, send one postcard just to see if it bounces back to you, and then wait until the onslaught dies down, and then start following up once every week or every 2 weeks or every month or whatever. It all depends on the length of time in your state for foreclosure. But you can also follow up when you're buying REOs. You might be working with an agent. The agent gives you a lead on the REO. You might submit an offer, and your offer is not approved, or it's denied. Okay, but if I were you, I would follow up with that real estate investor every couple of weeks to see if the property has been sold, because if it hasn't been sold and you initially offered X amount of dollars and it has been sold over a period of time, why don't you just go back and offer again? But if you can offer the same price that you offered before, or if you were me, you would basically offer something a little bit lower as time goes down, or goes down the line. Okay, so that's my take on Michael Jackson's legacy. Michael Jackson was an innovator. He did things a little differently. As a real estate investor, you want to do things a little differently. One, you want to set yourself apart by not being a part of the flock, to rush to if you're foreclosure investing, be one of those people that's going to send a postcard and hope that the owner's going to wade through the 30, 40, 50, 60, 100 postcards and pick out yours. Okay, you have to set yourself apart. Do like I do. Wait a little bit and then start sending. And secondly, you definitely want to follow up with prospects, whether it's foreclosures, REOs, for sale by owners, so on and so forth, because people's motivations change. Banks' motivations change. As their motivation change, they might be more inclined to entertain your offers. Okay, so that's my take on Michael Jackson's legacy. I want to thank you for watching this video. I would love to hear your comments about this video. I would love to hear it, and be sure to rate this video also. I want to thank you for watching this video. And don't forget to check us out on the various social networking sites, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, so on and so forth. And if you want quality real estate investing and mentoring at a reasonable cost, be sure to go to the website, trdcoaching.com. I want to thank you for watching this video. Rest in peace, Michael Jackson, on your 52nd birthday. Have a fantastic day.